Here are my Eastern Conference standing predictions, part 2. At number 10, I have the Indiana Pacers. Miles Turner and Tyrese Haliburton will not be on the court for them next season. And now, while their roster is still solid, they're missing significant holes at center and on their bench. Plus, Andrew Nembhard's going to be running the offense, and while I do think he's going to step up, they're not the same offensive team when Tyrese Haliburton is not facilitating the offense. At number 9, I have the Atlanta Hawks. They made some huge offensive upgrades this offseason, obviously, but that isn't their problem. Their problem is Trae Young is the biggest defensive liability, arguably in NBA history. It's like 5-on-4 for the other teams. They paired him next to Dyson Daniels, and they still couldn't solve that problem. So yeah, the Hawks are just going to be mediocre no matter what. At number 8, I have the Detroit Pistons. Now, a lot of people would put this team higher, but the Detroit Pistons are a lot worse than they were last season, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. Malik Beasley was the second most impactful player on that team, and now he's gone. In addition to Malik Beasley being gone, they lost Dennis Schroeder and Tim Hardaway Jr., and all they got back in return was Karis LeVert and Duncan Robinson, two shooters who are over 30 years old each, and on the decline, and inconsistent. Additionally, Jaden Ivey is a horrible fit next to Cade Cunningham because Jaden Ivey is a point guard who's supposed to run the offense, but he's playing the 2 guard next to Cade Cunningham. That's a disaster waiting to happen. At number 7, I have the Philadelphia 76ers. Honestly, this team could be a top 4 team if they're healthy for the entire season. They're just not going to be healthy for the entire season, but I do think that they will be a lot healthier than last season, given that last season was kind of a worst-case scenario.